It's way too bright. It's a bad idea to look directly at it.
This place is huge. It will be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Then we better get started.
Well, you're probably right. We're here already, so let's give it a try.
Won't open without a key.
Did you manage to find anything, Miss Page?
I think so. Could you give me the emblem? I need to check if it fits.
Sure. Take it.
I've put it together. Maybe this will help you remember.
Oh, no! I remember that damn triangle pupil.
Come on, Admiral. What is it?
It's an old conspiracy theory. Soldiers used to joke about it back in the day. This emblem represents a group of very powerful people called the Overseers. They are the ones that make the world spin, any direction they please. No one has any proof they even exist. The only thing that's ever recorded is this triangle pupil.
Those overseers might be the ones behind all this.
It's a conspiracy theory, Ms. Page. Believing it is the same as believing a goddamn fairy tale.
But this emblem is real, and it's here.
I just don't believe the Overseers are real. This emblem doesn't prove anything.
Why are you so against the idea that the Overseers might actually exist? And
Because if it was truly them, we would be in over our heads.
what? Why would you say that?
None of the stories I've heard about the Overseers end happily for anyone involved.
What stories did you hear?
I heard a fair number of them, but I recall Eyes of Alicia and Barking Dogs most vividly. The first one is about a royal family's jewels, which piqued the interest of the Overseers. The second one is about how they overthrew a family of mobsters.
Could I hear one of them?
Which do you want to hear? Eyes of Alicia about the royal family's jewels, or Barking Dogs about the mobster family?
I'd like to hear Eyes of Alicia.
All right. The story takes place in Germany in the very early 1900s. A royal family was showcasing their family jewels in Munich. The exhibition's main attraction was the so-called Eyes of Alicia. The Overseers wanted to obtain these jewels and offered huge sums of money for them, but the family refused.
Why did the family refuse to sell?
First of all, they probably didn't know who was asking. And second, selling family heirlooms is not something a royal family would even consider.
So what happened then?
Well, this is where the story takes a dark turn. Everyone learned that day that you don't say no to the Overseers. The Eyes of Alicia were stolen and replaced with
With what?
the real eyes of the head of the family, alongside an emblem just like the one you're holding right now.
Come on. Is there any proof of this?
Only an old sketch of the emblem. The rest is just rumors, folk tales. That's why I said the group is just a myth.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but where did this story come from?
It was one of the first stories I heard about the Overseers when I started my career in the military. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go speak to Reuben about his newfound openness about the project.
I'd like to join you.
Miss Page, I'd prefer if you weren't involved in the conversation. This is non-negotiable.
We could have at least gone back to the mansion together, and he just ran off. Well, whatever. I should grab a photo of the emblem before I leave. Nothing more to do here. Guess I should head back to the mansion then. Huh? What is Jax doing over there?
Carla, good timing. I need your help. My door got jammed and I can't get in.
What can I do to help?
I've been looking for a lubricant spray to loosen up the lock, but I couldn't find any in the greenhouse.
What about the security room? Maybe Lucas had some.
That's a good idea. I haven't checked there yet.
I'll go try and find it. You have another go at that lock in the meantime.
Thanks, Carla.
Lucas looked like a handy guy. He must have kept a lubricant spray around. Jax, I found the spray.
Great. Try applying it to the lock. Huh, we're in.
Great. My work here is done.
Hold it. I need to talk to you. Come into my place.
Sure. I actually haven't seen what your place looks like inside.
It's the best suite around. Let's go in. What do you think? It's the best suite in this mansion, right?
You're right. It's gorgeous.
I know, right? I asked for it specifically.
Okay, Jax. So down to business. What did you want to talk about?
Look, I know I haven't made the best impression, and I acted up on several occasions. But I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry, and I hope we can look out for each other.
Okay. I could agree to this arrangement, but
But what?
as allies, we should be honest with each other. Yet you're trying to hide your involvement with the mafia.
That mafia business, it's not important right now.
Jax, if you want me on your side, you have to be honest with me.
Sheesh, fine. I already told you everything about it anyway.
Come on, Jax. Why did you start laundering money for the mafia?
As I already said, I needed money and I wanted to get it on my own. That's it.
I don't get it. Why would you go to such extremes instead of asking Ruben?
Because I wanted to prove to Ruben that I didn't need him, that I could handle things on my own. Let me tell you a little story. It should paint a better picture of why I did what I did. Ruben and I became friends when we were students.
From what I figured, you were very close, right?
Very. We were best buds. Actually, I can even show you. I have a picture on my phone. Damn it, where is it? Where'd I put my phone this time?
Shall I help you look for it?
If you wouldn't mind, a second pair of eyes is always handy.
I need to lift it up somehow. I need to lift it up somehow. What's that? A USB key? Did Jax bring his laptop too?
Did you find my phone by any chance?
Nope, not yet. Do you have those photos on your laptop by any chance?
What? I do, but I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, never mind then. I'll keep looking for your phone. Why would Jax have a USB key with no laptop around? Something's off here. I'd better look into it later. I found it!
Great! Let me show you the photo. Look, it's me and Ruben on the day we met.
You both look so happy.
Ruben always used to help me out, but sometimes it felt like he was my friggin' babysitter. It pissed me off so much, as if I couldn't do anything without him.
Is that why you decided to get in bed with the Mafia, instead of asking for Ruben's help?
Damn straight! I don't need him to babysit me. I can take care of myself, even if it means associating with the wrong people.
I think I understand you. You just wanted to leave the nest and fly with your own wings.
Right, exactly. You got it. Either way, it doesn't matter now. In the end, I failed, and I'll need his help to get out of debt. Now you know everything there is to know. Happy?
I'm happy that you were finally honest with me.
Good. You ain't gonna hear me whining again about trying to do things my way.
All right, Jax. This conversation obviously hit a nerve, but I'll accept your partnership offer.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone for a bit.
Of course. Oh, looks like I just got a new message. What's up? What did you want to talk about?
We're going to confront Janet about Portia blackmailing her.
Ruben, do you honestly think it's a good idea to approach her about this?
I don't know, but we'll have to do something about it eventually. I see no reason to put it off.
I guess so. Before we go, have you spoken to the Admiral?
I have. He had some concerns about my idea of revealing the project, but it's all been dealt with.
And when are you planning to reveal it?
I'll get everyone together after we talk to Janet. She's on the veranda right now.
All right, let's go.
Janet, we need to talk to you.
We know Portia was blackmailing you.
Excuse me? Portia blackmailing me? I don't know what you're talking about.
We'd just like to hear your side of the story.
We know your secret, Janet. We know about the ghostwriters and that Portia was blackmailing you.
How did you find out?
You wrote about it in your journal.
You went through my stuff? What the hell, Ruben? Did you hire a journalist just to ruin me?
That's not why Carla is here. But we needed to know the truth, Janet.
If you know the truth, why are you here then?
We need the full story. Why did you get ghostwriters to write for you?
Because I got writer's block. I couldn't write anymore. Not how I used to. I had no choice. It was either ghostwriters or going out of business.
That must have been so hard on you.
What about Portia? How did she find out?
She eavesdropped on me during a call I had with my editor at last year's party. She heard everything. But the worst part is that she used it to blackmail me and keep me away from Ruben.
I'm so sorry this happened to you. If I'd only known.
Would you mind explaining again why you were in Portia's room before we found her dead?
I was there to talk to her. I just didn't give all the reasons. I wanted to ask her not to tell anyone about the ghostwriters. She's the only one who knew.
I guess you were quite angry after she told Jax about the love letter you sent Ruben. Weren't you?
You think I killed Portia, don't you? Of course you do! Ruben, this is not acceptable. First, you get a journalist to go through my personal belongings, revealing a secret that could ruin my career. And then you accuse me of killing Portia? Yes, I hated her for what she'd done to me, but I would never!
Janet, that doesn't mean...
Just leave me alone!
We should give her some space.
I agree.
But I think the time has come.
Time for what?
Come with me to the wine cellar. I'll explain.
Okay, we're here. Care to explain what it's time for?
You wanted to see Project Genetica, right?
Yes. What's going on? Are you going to reveal it now?
I am, indeed. The entrance to it lies just behind these shelves.
I don't know, Ruben. I'm having second thoughts about all this.
Carla, it'll be fine. I have thought this through and made my decision. Ah, damn it.
What's wrong?
There's a bug in the software that I haven't fixed yet, and it causes one of the microchips to malfunction. But no need to panic. I have a spare with me. We just need something to open the panel with.
I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something useful.
Anything with a sharp edge should work. In the meantime, I'll text everyone to come here. I don't think Janet will be joining us, though.
I found a chisel. Would that work?
It should. Try and pry it open. Also, take this chip as a replacement.
Good. Now we need to remove the faulty chip.
Good. Everyone's here. It's time you knew the truth. We believe the murderer is after one of my projects.
So making wine is your top secret project now?
No. I believe what I'm doing is on a slightly bigger scale.
Spit it out then, Reuben. Stop beating around the bush and show us.
Behind me is the reason I invited you all to the island in the first place. I would like to ask all of you to step into the elevator. What I am about to show you is my biggest achievement yet. Hold on tight. Next stop, Haven.
Reuben, this place looks amazing.
I bet you all have a bunch of questions.
Reuben, what is this place?
As I said, it's Haven, my haven. This is where I get the freedom to create what I want.
No distractions from the rest of the world? That must be nice.
Well, it does come with some disadvantages too.
But that's nothing compared to the perks it must have, right?
Of course. This is the only place on Earth where I can open my mind and set my imagination free. For that alone, it's worth more than most things.
Oh my dear! I hadn't the slightest idea you had something like this down here.
Haven is a place where I can conduct any experiments I wish. It required the utmost secrecy. I didn't feel great about keeping it a secret from you, Georgiana, but it was necessary.
Damn right it was. Now, enough of the chit-chat, Reuben. Let's go see that project of yours.
All right. Through the front entrance, please.
Senor, I hope you don't mind my asking, but what is behind that large door at the back?
For a moment, I thought no one was going to ask. Behind that door is my most precious project. It's where I keep Project Genetica.
I can officially say that you've piqued my interest. I'm quite excited to find out what's behind that door, too.
Let's keep moving then, shall we?
Well, before we go inside, there's something we need.
Sure. What do you need? Some type of tech to unlock that door? Maybe protective gear?
No and no. I don't need any of that. It's something entirely different.
What is it then?
I need to find a small device. I think the last time I saw it was back in the Creative Hub. Carla, you can join me if you'd like. A little sightseeing might be good for the article.
All right. Why not?
Follow me then, Carla. The rest of you, please be patient and wait here. We'll be back shortly. Welcome to the Creative Hub.
I'm guessing this is your relaxation space. Am I right?
Spot on. This is the place where my best ideas were born.
Your precious Project Genetica too?
Well, yes and no. But that's a story for another time. I'd prefer not to leave the others waiting too long.
Of course. I'll just grab a quick photo. This needs to be documented.
Go right ahead. I can't see the device. Would you mind helping me out?
Okay. What exactly am I looking for? A device is a bit vague.
Right. It's a handheld games console.
A handheld games console? Why on earth would you need something like that right now?
Trust me, it's important.
If you need it, then we need it.
Thanks for understanding, Carla.
No biggie. Let's search. Nope, that's the wrong button.
You found it. Great. We can go back and join the others in the hallway.
Seriously though, why do we need this?
For now, let's head back to the others. You'll find out what it's for in a moment. If everyone's ready, it's time to show you what Project Genetica is all about.
Mon Dieu! This is magnificent!
Oh my! How could a place like this be underground?
If you're surprised by this, I wonder what you'll say in a second. Okay, everyone. Stay very still now. You might scare her away.
Scare who?
Genie! Come out! Everyone, meet Genie. She's over 65 years old. About 6 months ago, she was on her deathbed. But thanks to Project Genetica, we were able to give her a second life. I see you all have questions, but it looks like Genie is getting a bit antsy with so many people around. Carla, can you give her the game console? It's her favorite toy.
Okay. The console makes more sense now.
I expected her to get a little anxious with all the new people around. It'll do you good to befriend her too.
All right then.
Okay, I think this will keep her occupied for a bit. So, any questions?
You're a total hoot, Ruben. I can't believe your biggest project is a chimpanzee.
That is not a question, Jax. Your immature comments are getting old rather fast.
Don't mind him, Ruben. I'm a bit awestruck by this project myself. How does Genie look so young?
She doesn't just look young, she is young.
Mon Dieu! What are you saying here, Ruben? Did you rejuvenate her somehow?
That's right. You could say she's been made young again. That's basically what Project Genetica is.
So, what is it then? Some sort of gene modification?
Exactly. Using gene modification, we made a breakthrough in restoring the cells, tissues, and organs of the body. With just one serum injection, living tissue renews itself.
Have the tests for it only been run on little Genie?
First, specific animal tissues were used for testing. Once we were getting good results, we moved on to mice trials. And by the end of those trials, the serum was showing incredible results. The modified cells actually started aging slower than the original ones.
How much slower?
Given our current estimations, they'll last up to 200 years.
That's astonishing, Ruben.
Senor, I can't believe it. That will change everything.
I guess that's at least a better cause for people to die over rather than just that little chimpanzee.
People shouldn't be dying over this. I just want everyone to live a better life.
I think that's enough information about the project. Everyone, I'd like for you to follow me. There's something else I want to show you.
I'd like for Carla to stay behind.
If you insist, Ruben. As for the rest of us, let's go.
Why did you want me to stay?
You're a journalist, Carla, and this scoop is one of the reasons you're here. So, I figured it's as good a time for an interview as any.
Ruben, are you really sure about me writing a scoop on this? It seems too important.
Nonsense. This is one of the reasons I brought you over here. I want the public to know about this project.
Why is that?
This is a dangerous technology, Carla. If it gets into the wrong hands, it could lead to even greater divisions in society. Right. I think we've gotten off to a high-octane start here. Let's slow down a bit. Why don't you take a photo with me and Genie for the article first?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm surprised she stayed so still as long as she did. If we get her favorite treat, she'll come out again.
Do you have one on you?
No, but do you see the screen on the wall to the side? It's used to test Genie's cognitive abilities. If she passes a test, it automatically drops a treat for her.
So you're saying, if we beat her test, we can get a treat to call her back out?
Precisely.
Okay, we can try that. Let's see if I can find all the pairs.
Genie's hiding in the bush. She'll come out if you give her the treat.
No problem. Pretty sure Genie and I will get along very well.
Glad to hear it.
I should move the leaves out of the way first. I should move the leaves out of the way first.
See? You're practically friends now. All right, grab a photo while she's still standing here. Now, for the interview part. Is there anything else you'd like to know about Project Genetica?
Did you make the gene modifier yourself?
No, no way. I had a very talented team of scientists down here with me to help me complete it. I did have the initial idea though, but it's Genie who got us to the finish line.
Could you tell me more about her?
No problem. What would you like to know about Genie?
Why was she chosen for the trials?
There was a zoologist on our team who also worked at the Great Ape Sanctuary. He often talked about a chimpanzee named Genie, who he took care of, saying that her condition was worsening with each visit. He was so attached to her and believed the only thing that could save her was our serum. Once we successfully completed the mice trials, He arranged for her to be brought here. She was practically on her deathbed at the time. It was a leap of faith for all of us, including Genie. And you know what? It paid off. We couldn't have been happier. Our project had saved its first life.
That's beautiful, Ruben. There's still one thing bothering me, though. What's your end goal with this project?
To minimize the suffering of every human in the world.
That's a tall order and quite a burden to bear. You sure you can do this?
Perhaps. But someone has to do it. So why not me?
That's an admirable answer, and one I would expect from a person of your stature.
Now, Carla, let me ask you something. What do you think about Project Genetica?
To be honest with you, I think you're messing with forces you don't understand.
I can't deny that. But it's human nature to want to figure out the unknown. I'm just doing what's natural. But thank you for being honest with me. All right. I think that will be enough info for your article. So, let's head back to the mansion. Oh no. I think Genie stole my phone again. I can't go back without it.
Sounds like it's not the first time.
No, she's done it plenty before. She even breaks out of her room and steals items from the lab. She usually hides it with the rest of her stash. I bet my phone will be there too. It's back in Genetica Keep.
I'll help you look for it. I need to find all the missing pieces. I need to find a bigger piece first.
Thank you, Carla. Shall we head back then?
Yeah, let's go.
After you.
Just in time for the party.
What the hell, Admiral? What's going on here?
Carla, calm down. I gave Sam permission to do this. We figured we might catch the murderer off guard. Sam, did you find anything?
No, but I haven't checked everyone yet. Ms. Page, for instance. There's too many of us, so I'd like for the guests to search each other. Look for anything out of the ordinary. Perhaps an item from Haven or something similar.
I'm not a fan of all this, but fine. I hope it will help with the investigation.
Reuben, I'd like for you to check Q. Miss Page, decide with Mrs. Bird which of you will search Margot and which will search Dr. Cat. They'll search you after.
Margot, I'll search you.
Brilliant. No need to waste our breath any longer. Let's get this over with.
Okay, dear. I'll search Dr. Cat then.
Chérie, let's be quick about this. Chérie, please. I don't like people going through my pockets, especially the pockets on clothes I'm wearing. I'll turn them out myself.
Ah, what on earth is this? It looks like a data sheet.
I can explain.
Mrs. Bird, can I have a look at it?
Of course, dear.
See? Nothing more than a lighter.
All right. You can search me now.
I think we already found our suspect.
This is...
It's not what you think.
Catherine, I'd like for you to be quiet for a moment. You know, I expected this from you least of anyone.
Cat, why on earth do you have data about Genie?
Reuben, I saw the sheet back in Genetica Keep. I noticed there was an issue with the assessment of Genie's vitals. I figured I could talk to you about the data after we left.
It's hard to believe a data sheet would just be lying around back at Genie's place.
You saw that Genie likes to steal things. She could easily have swiped the data folder off one of the desks. Saying that, I'm not certain if I can trust Catherine.
I think she's telling the truth. I just don't see Dr. Cat being the villain here.
Thanks, Carla.
I have to assess every situation impartially. This is no different, Catherine. It's not looking pretty for you at the moment.
Look, Sam, before you pass judgment, think about this. Why would she stay by my side to try and cure me?
Try is the operative word in that sentence, Reuben. She didn't heal you, did she?
Well, not exactly. But she had so many opportunities to kill me too. Why didn't she?
Have you considered the possibility that killing you wasn't initially the main objective? How else could you have survived so long after your poisoning?
I hadn't considered that.
It might have been scare tactics or a diversion to keep us busy while they focused on another goal. As things stand, I consider Dr. Cat a threat. She'll be locked in her room until I figure this out.
Hell yeah! Finally, someone's getting things done around this place. I'll help.
Sam, you're making a mistake here.
This is about more than just you, Reuben. This is a threat to the progress of humankind. As a government official, I'll use all my power to stop it any way I can.
People, please. Can we just get out of here? I've had enough drama over the past hour to last a lifetime.
All right, everyone, the show's over. Leave this place right away.
I don't know whether Dr. Cat really is a threat. I guess the only way to find out is to get to the truth. Wait, I still have that USB key I found in Jax's suite. It might have something important on it. Maybe I could check it on Lucas's PC. Let's start by turning Lucas's PC on. I have to turn on the computer first. Perhaps the cable's not in. I need to open the cover first. And it's dead. Great. Did it malfunction with the camera system before? Well, there was a TV back in the game room. Pretty sure it could read a USB key. Hey, Mrs. B, why are you cleaning? Wouldn't it be better just to relax a bit after all that just happened?
This is my way of relaxing, Carla. It's my way of coping with all that Ruben showed us today.
It is a lot to deal with. I get it. But it's all to improve the quality of human life.
I know, dear. It's just that cleaning helps me to calm down. That said, sometimes I do end up losing track of time.
All right then, I'll leave you to it. I just need to use the TV, if it doesn't bother you.
Of course not. Go ahead, dear.
I need to find an empty port for the USB key first. I need to find an empty port for the USB key first. Okay, now to insert the USB key. I just need the remote. Maybe Mrs. B knows where it is. Mrs. B, have you seen the TV remote by any chance?
I haven't seen it here, but Freddy used the TV all the time. Maybe...
Knowing him, he might have. It's worth a try. Thanks.